Today we are revealing one of our many secret weapons for the Roadkill Nights competition. There's a whole lot that's new this year in terms of the format, but one thing a lot of people didn't expect is that we are going to all be required to use the T56 Magnum that Dodge sent us with our Hellcrate engine package. Now originally we were going to be able to swap that out for something more traditional for drag racing like a Power Glide or a Turbo 400, but they started hitting us with a curveball and said that it was mandatory for everyone, which was a little stressful at the time, but you know what? I am pretty darn excited about it. I think it's going to make it way more entertaining with the power that I know a lot of people are going to be trying to make. One of the weak points might be the transmission, just because the transmission was not originally paired to something making a lot more power than our Hellcrate comes with stock. So I really think with the transmission, it's going to be who can take care of it the best and who can survive. I didn't want to leave that to chance though, so I reached out to my friends at TIT Performance, and that is going to be one of our secret weapons heading into the competition, because if our transmission can last longer than everyone else's, then that'll probably put us in a pretty good position. So today we are doing some awesome billet upgrades from TIT Performance on our Mopar T56 Magnum transmission. All right, so this is our TIT Performance billet front plates. Look at this monster. This is really gonna help with gear deflection. It's gonna make shifting and everything feel just a lot better. And this comes with a high flow oiling pump that our transmission right now doesn't have. They include the pump and everything. In addition to a billet front plate and our oiling system, we're also upgrading to billet forks. Should I also reveal our other secret weapon? 2 secret weapon reveals in one video. Honestly, I think I have to, because I think we're gonna be messing with this today. Let me go did it. My other secret weapon involves the transmission setup, and it's also billet. Hold up. This is a freaking game changer. So this is a billet defiant clutch setup from Black Magic Clutches. I've been working with Kale over there for a few weeks now to get this ready. This is pretty insane. It's a twin disc, and the discs are showing up today, so I don't have those at the moment. So because we are using a manual car, there's naturally gonna be a little bit of human error with every launch. Like, we're not robots. It can't be perfect every single time, or can it? This is actually what's known as like a slipper clutch setup. This clutch we have to tune so that I have a perfect launch every single time. So you can see on these outside points here, you tune the clutch by adding weights. Sounds pretty incredible. So we're gonna be working with Kale from Black Magic Clutches to tune that in. I'm just revealing it all now, guys. We should be getting our clutch discs and flywheel hardware later today. So hopefully we're gonna have a built transmission, we're gonna have our entire clutch set up. They sent us the throwout bearing and everything, and we'll be able to put it all in the start. She's like so close to driving, y'all. I'm running on no sleep right now, but the excitement for this build is just pulling me through. It's pulling me all the way through. We're just gonna upgrade you a little bit, honey. You're gonna be good. Rebuilding transmissions, which is essentially what we're doing, is definitely a specialty thing. I've never done it before, ever. So we called in an expert to help us rebuild this bad boy today. Our friend Eric lives in Orlando. He rebuilds all sorts of transmissions, and he's on Kazuya's Formula Drift team. He's about to be here soon, and we'll just start on everything. Transmission, so is that going to make this whole process like easier?
Way easier. It's
okay.
not broken. You don't have to figure out what broke, what you have to order or replace.
That's true.
You're just upgrading parts, so it should be a straightforward.
shaft is too long, so Eric's over here whipping up another tool. Don't look, don't look, don't look.
Should work.
Should work.
Hopefully it gives me another 10 years of use.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Feels perfect.
Sweet.
This goes under here like this. On these, it's a little bit kind of like that until I get the gear out, and then we can rotate it. So I have to.
You can always twist it too if this needs to be at a different angle.
Redneck ingenuity. Bro, you helped me build a race tool today.
Here are the forks that we're replacing.
Yep.
Wait, that
would be third and fourth. This would be first and second.
Okay.
And we're changing this plate. Ready to go back into the new case. Just wash it off. And then we're probably gonna.
And that's the weak point, right? Like,
Yep.
I've heard that's the weak point, which is why upgrading to our billet one is gonna be sick.
Yeah, this is not enough area to hold, I don't know, whatever they're putting through them, 1,000 horsepower sometimes. I think it's more like grip. Remember I was telling you about helical heels, how they're cut like this? Well, they have a tendency to push away from each other
Yeah.
when they're cut like this.
So all that gear deflection and
Exactly.
pressure just goes through these
It's
usually.
trying to stretch the transmission apart. And I mean, that's the easiest place to shoot it out. Most of the times, this will hit the crank and then you cause a whole bunch of other problems doing it, but.
Well, that's why I'm stoked to just put us in a better position, especially running hit after hit. Maybe not at Roadkill, because I don't even know how much power we'll be able to run there to actually put it down, but when we start doing prep surface stuff, at least having this, it'll be a lot stronger.
Having somebody who knows about the suspension setup on drag cars is key. This is the main shaft assembly here. That's the main shaft. This is gear 4, 3, 2, 1. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, and then sixth.
Sweet.
She's ready to go.
Success. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. I consider that one of our secret weapons just because it's really going to make sure at least that we last longer and like it's not, we don't break because of a transmission issue or something like that.
Not breaking is winning.
Now I feel a lot better, so thank you.
You're welcome.
One more thing off the list. There you have it. Now I got one beefed up T56 Magnum for our car. Between this and our Black Magic clutch, we are just billeted out. Shout out and thank you again to Tit Performance. I'm already feeling better going into Roadkill Nights. For our clutch, I told you that we're waiting on the actual clutch discs, and those just arrived right now. So we should be able to put everything in the car today, which is crazy. The Dodge Lancer GT is gonna move under its own power for the very first time. Compound kind of just don't know what we're doing. We're sort of in our own little black hole over here, so that the fact that it's gonna drive today and we'll just drive by Drift HQ is gonna be
Wait a minute, what's
like,
happening?
what's happening? What is that?
A few people on the compound haven't even seen the car.
Yeah.
They're like, you're doing what? And I'm like, yeah, we're building a junk car. They'll hear it when it starts.
All right, the last piece.
This is it.
Last piece of the puzzle.
Really put it together.
Oh, there it is. There she is.
Yep, slow clap. Slow clap.
We are so freaking close. This is wild. This is so crazy.
That's why I came by to tell you. It's already cranked.
Holding. The sun is setting,
Yeah.
and this is about to drive for the first time in 19 years?
20 years.
19, 20 years?
A lot.
Many
A lot of
years under its own power.
Got brakes, dude.
do you think, Nick?
I think it's doing it.
It's definitely doing it.
I'm pretty stoked that it's doing it. It's got to do a lot more, but we're doing this at least. Yeah, do it again. No, that's dude. That was not.
One more for the road.
Wait, let me film it.
That should be your thumbnail. Hot rod, dude.
Scary. Goodness gracious.
I didn't hear it because I got these little AirPod things in there, but
hear
I definitely
it?
felt it.
Oh, I felt it and heard it. I was like, oh, that's not limiter.
That's that spicy limiter.
That was extra spicy.
What are you doing over there, my guy?
Looking for Mopar.
Mopar, no car,
Hear
baby.
it, that's for
Mopar,
sure.
no car.
Where's she at?
I don't know. Is she going this way, that way?
Who knows?
Yeah, I was stuck over there, just both the ways back are like destroyed.
That's what I thought. We were like, girl, she's stuck.
It's it. Wow. Good freaking job, man.
All right, Nick.
Slow clap.
Slow clap for Nick.
Doing it.
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
No big deal.
God, that thing is touchy.
Yeah. Nick's gonna whip her around a little bit. Oh my god. I can't believe this. Off he goes. Okay, bye. He leaves. Doesn't come back.
Leaves the compound.
Onto the highway. Just gone.
I don't think he'd get far with that, like 1 gallon.
Yeah, and there's only probably a gallon and a half left. Here he goes.
Yeah, the turning and the brakes don't work too well.
Yeah, it's a workout.
I think it's the alignment. It's just not close yet.
Oh yeah, this tire is like a little out for sure.
It doesn't turn. I tried to turn. I was like, oh, we're not turning. Oh, we're not turning.
What do you think?
Feels good. Everything seems to be working like it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Have we tried the line lock yet?
Oh no, I haven't tried it. Let's see. Testing out the old line lock.
Launching like that?
I know. I don't know if I'm ready, dude. Oh my god. We're gonna get shot down. The sun is setting. It's getting dark here now. Man. We did it, dude. 3 weeks. 3 freaking weeks. Good job, Nate. Look at this. Woo!
No car, no car. That's what I said, buddy.
Good job.
Slow clap.
Slow. We have to conserve energy around here.